What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Thanks for tuning in. Today's video, if you guys saw the title, we have Truck2Go's tonneau cover. I will go ahead and link it down below. This is their hard shell roll-up. I'm gonna go ahead and just open this up, show you guys what the instructions look like. So from what I saw on their website, this is the retractable cover Pro. This one has these rails on the outside, so you can add their bed racks on top of this, and it has a little bit sturdier clamps from what I read as well. So after we get this installed, I'm gonna see how these rails work, see if I can get the rack on top as well. We'll see some different options, see what we can do. Everything is super well packaged. It has foam everywhere, so things don't touch, get scratched around, moved around while shipping, so that's very cool. Instruction manual, you got all your little bolts, washers, and pieces. You have two different sizes of hose for the drainage system, so really cool. It should keep your stuff dry inside. Got your bed clamps, got your hoses, some lubricant for the rails. Yeah, I mean, from the instructions it looks pretty straightforward. You just have your driver, your passenger side. You have the actual cover that rolls up into itself. First two steps is installing the foam on the bulkhead. It shows on the picture, shows one on top and one on the side, so it's kind of weird that it has this. If you have a third gen, you see that it has this little bulge. It's not super square cut, it's kind of like rounded off, so didn't know exactly how to put it on, because this is the flat side, this is round, and then this is flat, so I put it on both flat sides. Oh, another thing is that this thing has rubber gaskets and just weather stripping everywhere, so it's really cool. So you see how it has some right here, has some on the bottom, on this side, on the actual canister right here on the back. So it's really well made, to be honest. I haven't installed it yet, but it looks really well made. Alright, so after having put your sealant on your bulkhead, now I saw different things online on the instructions and on the video, like how you guys saw I put one on top and one on the side. One of them said just put one on top and then put another one on top of the actual canister. I don't know if I messed up or just different ways that you can do it, but like I said, I put one. You guys saw how I put one on top and one on the side. Optional to put one to sandwich the canister, basically one on the bottom and then one on top. Now, place the canister. This is gonna sit right on top of your actual bed. Just place the canister. You're gonna see it sit on each edge. It's not completely flush, so once you start putting in the rails, it's gonna go ahead and auto level itself, auto align, right? So it's straight once it slides in and out. Then you're gonna slide in the rails on the side right here. So let me go ahead and bring that up real quick. So after you have both rails already bolted on through here, next step that the video shows is to slide in using this rail. If you have this option on yours, this is optional to install this little rubber gasket. I guess you're gonna get water if you're not using this channel, because then you're gonna put the top right here to cover all this up, right? Now, if you do have this, what I would recommend, let's go over to this side, instead of you sliding it through here and just dragging it, just pushing it in like this, right? So instead of you dragging it in all the way like this, before you install the rails, I would probably suggest you install this if yours comes with that option. So quick little tip right there. Yeah, because you're just going like this, just gets annoying, you know, just having to slide it in through here. That's how the video showed it, so this is what I'm following the video's steps. But for you guys, I will probably do it before installing it through here. That way you just have a straight channel to run it through. So alright, so next step is going to be your canister cover. This is going to go on top of the canister. Just cleans everything up. That way it looks all smooth from the outside. You're gonna have these little bolts, you're gonna have a bottom plastic cap that you're gonna put through, and then this will go at the end to go ahead and cover, make it look nice and clean. And then these you're gonna slide into the rails. You're gonna go ahead and insert these through the little channel that we just put in this rubber gasket. Now this does have a right and wrong side. Let me see if I can get it. So there you go. So it has a flat bottom, so make sure obviously that's gonna go on the bottom side, and then that's where you're gonna screw in the bolt from the top. So you're gonna go ahead and insert it from the side. Scoot this over. Go ahead and there you go. Boom. Slide it in. Second one. Boom. There you go. You got the little channel right there. Once we put on the canister cover, it's gonna cover everything nice and clean like that. So you're gonna have those open holes. And then bolt's gonna go on top, it'll cover. Let's go ahead and get that on. All right, so you're gonna grab, once you line up the little one that you did through the rail, you're gonna get your bolt, little piece of plastic right here, seat it on top, and there you go. And then again, I just lightly tightened it up. Just cap them off, you're good. They have this included piece right here, which you're gonna run, I would say, from the beginning of the track. So you go ahead and close this off, and then make sure to slide this through, make sure this thing slides in. So this is pretty much like your distance, that way you keep the rows the same exact distance throughout. So go ahead and put your distance device measuring stick here, push them in, go towards the middle again, push them in, go towards the end, make sure to push them in. That way it stays squared between both sides and it's the same exact distance all the way throughout. That should make the actual cover slide in and out a lot easier. Then what you're gonna do, once you have it measured up, go ahead and remove that. And then you have some measurings to do. Check your instructions. I'm not sure, it might be different for different covers, but you're gonna have a 1/8 gap right here and another 1/8 gap right here. So this should pretty much ensure that it locks in place all the time, right? And it stays perfect every time. Now, next step is going to be the clamps. We're gonna start using these little T-bolts right here with these nuts and washers. Let's get to that real quick. Let's assemble this and then send it over to a truck. Now, for these little T-bolts, you're gonna have a little rail where you can pop them in and then slide them throughout. There's a long channel that runs throughout the whole rail. You would find a little hole and then stick it in and slide it depending on where you want it. Now, my thought process was having the clamps, one as close as you can to the canister, one in the middle, and then one all the way at the end, right? So you have a few controls to go ahead and tighten up or loosen this up. So this middle one is going to open up the clamp. This is what's going to go clamped on your actual bed, crimped up right here. So you see the aluminum of the middle crimp right here, and then the little T-bolt is going to go through this top right here. So let me go ahead and, I might cover the camera for a little bit, but let's go ahead and run it as close as we can to the canister, and then hold this in place, tighten up the nut. Alright, so to make things easier for you to tighten it up, obviously they give you all the L wrenches that you need. Grab yourself a 13 hold it right here on the side, start tightening it up. This is the same one. Now this is what's gonna give you your balance, right? So you don't see it moving around. You're gonna see some rubber caps. This you're gonna mount right there. And you're gonna adjust it, turn it all the way, adjust it. You should be fine. Oh, dumb move. I guess I'll have a souvenir there forever. Alright, so I guess you don't need that. We're gonna take that off. Alright. So once you got your washers up here with your T-bolt, washer and your nut, size trusty 10. Push up from the top, so I'll have my left hand up top on the rail pushing down as I'm tightening this up. Like so. Comment down below. I like reading the comments. Like I said, a lot of you guys are third gen owners or are familiar with installing this a lot better than I am. This is, I think, what I just hit an hour, but I mean, I was just chilling with my dog for a little bit, so it shouldn't take you more than maybe like 45 minutes to an hour to install this. I was just taking my sweet ass time. Yeah, comment down below the style of tonneau cover you have, if this was too much work, too extra. Like I said, again, shout out to Truck2Go for sending this over. This is my first time installing a tonneau cover. I am used to, so let me show you guys real quick. This is kind of beat up with the sun, but this is my dad's 05 Silverado. I'm used to this type of covers, right? These are huge, these are in the way and heavy as hell, right? So this is the style of bed cover that I'm used to. These come unpainted, so you gotta go get it sent off for paint. If you have something sticking out, it's too intrusive. And this is my dad's first gen Colorado. Same thing, and it's beat from the sun, right? So that's what I was used to. And when I would think of a tonneau cover, I was like, nah, I don't think I want to go ahead and do that. But this looks like a really sick option. Let's go ahead and finish this off. I already finished off the 3 clamps from this side, but I'm gonna add, like I said, these little shims on this section right here, because this is like the flattest part that I see. Finish that part, and then I think we should be good to go. What's up, dude? Say what's up. That's Baxter. He is no help, just chilling. So we have all 6 clamps bolted up. Like I said, I used those aluminum shims to put right here. Didn't really have any instructions on the video. I honestly think the video was a lot more straightforward than what the instructions were. And I think we are good. So it has this like carabiner thing. So from what I saw, you just tie it up right there. That way you can just pull it over here if needed be, right? Or from what I saw in the video, people just literally just grab this. Bam. So a cool thing about having that one key function, right? So once you open this up, unlock, push, unlock, push, bam, real tight. Now what I'm going to experiment on right now is that I saw that you could lock it at different positions, so you can have it, let's say right here, mid gate. Let's see if this works. I mean, it's on there. If you load up your truck right here and you don't want things to fly out through here, that's actually really cool, really convenient. It actually looks chunkier too. Like when you see the truck from like this angle, I guess that little hump makes it look like it's chunkier. I dig it. Thank you, Truck2Go. Look at this side. It looks a lot thicker in person. I mean, this is maybe what, like 2 inches, but it looks good. Still looks pretty sleek. I would say. What do you guys think? Now, in the kit itself, it does come with some drainage tubes. Looks like you have some for right here, and then you have 2 right there. So 1, 2. Now my truck does have some holes already pre-drilled for drainage, but I would have to make them a little bit bigger with a drill bit. I don't think I'm going to install these just yet. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give it a wash. I brought the pressure washer out now. I'm going to go ahead and close it up and see exactly how much water goes in, or see if the water's getting trapped somewhere. We just came out of like a 4-day rain here in California, but now this whole week looks like it's gonna be good, and next week it might start raining again. So I just want to prep this thing to see exactly how much water is gonna get trapped in there. So let me go ahead and get the power washer, get you guys a real life test of how much water goes in. Hopefully not a lot, because like I said, it has a lot of weather stripping everywhere, a lot of foam. So let's see, and it gets to be cleaned up. Okay, moment of truth. It actually dries up super well. I just did one pass of my woolly mammoth drying towel, just dried off real quick. And yeah, because it had a whole bunch of fingerprints of the installation while I was doing it. So let's see how it looks inside. Yep, there's some little splashes here and there, but this is mostly from like the middle right here, I'm assuming. Let's see. Oh, yep. So that's where that drain plug is gonna come in hand, I'm assuming. So I think I will have to put in those drain plugs. There's a few different options. Obviously not all of them are for the Colorado. They have some for full-size Silverados. Go ahead and check them out. They have a ton of off-road accessories as well. Like I mentioned, they have the little railings that go into here, that way you have the rack on the top. A whole bunch of off-road accessories. Go ahead and check them out. Truck to go. Thank you guys. Also super excited to bring back our Cars and Coffee with our friends over at Offset Coffee in the city of El Segundo. One of my personal favorite coffees. Their dirty horchata is fire. Go ahead and give us a follow. Go ahead and follow along at Drive Seifu. Tentative right now is March 17th, but go ahead and give us a follow. That way we go ahead and give you guys some updates and stuff like that. But yeah, hope to see you guys there. I'm always handing out some stickers, maybe I'll have some t-shirts and stuff like that. Go ahead and hit me up, shoot me a DM if you guys have any questions on the installation process, on just anything. Like, not a pro, but I already did it, so go ahead and see if there's any question you guys have. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you guys. The channel's grown a lot, especially in the past couple months because of the Colorado. So really appreciate you guys. I'm a Colorado fan. Any comments, go ahead and give me a like as well. That helps me out. That gives me that, you know, that motivation to go ahead and keep uploading and stuff like that. Any products that you guys have on the Colorado, highly recommended. So let me know what you guys have. We can make a video together. I'm gonna have a video together with Level Up. Yeah, go ahead and follow along. Really appreciate that. I think it was a long video, but thank you guys. Really appreciate it so much. You guys have a good one. Peace.